Welcome. When we look and seek and grow, we sometimes forget that we have everything we need already inside of us, right here. Why do we so easily forget about this? Are pulled back into the mind, into thoughts about past or future that bind us to the idea that we are a person. But consciousness is not a person. It is far, far beyond that. When we take a moment and sit quietly by ourselves, do nothing, aspire to nothing, wish for nothing, not even enlightenment, what do we find? At the very least, we take a rest. Perhaps we sense some peace, not because of something. All we do is to take a rest, sit quietly by ourselves, inside of our own being. Space begins to open and reveal itself, which is always here. It's just so clogged with noise and distractions. And that's the exquisite thing about enlightenment. No one can give it to you. You cannot achieve it. It is always here. All you need to do is to be quiet and look inside and give it your attention. And as you do so, it reveals itself naturally, more and more. For a lot of us, it is hard to sit quietly. The moment we do that, thoughts begin to bombard our mind about work or family. But we must remember, what are thoughts? Ideas that pop up in our mind. But what gives them life? Our attention. The minute we look and engage, thoughts begin to thrive and to multiply into many, many more. So the power lies with us not to do so. Let thoughts arise and pass without giving them so much attention. This can be hard in the beginning, of course, because it is all we are used to do. But it will become easier in time and with practice. You are in the driver's seat of your life. You decide where you want to go. If you find that thoughts have been exhausting and not really helpful for your well-being, beyond solving practical problems in life, it is time to give them less attention and credence, and to focus more on what you are behind those thoughts. I invite you today, and in all of my videos, to give attention to what lies beyond the thoughts, the emotions, which are physical manifestations in the body triggered by thoughts. we have the ability to witness all of those things come and go, like on a cinema screen. But when we let go even of the activity of witnessing, can we reach thus far? You are that peace, that space, that eternity, fully and all of the time. It's not given to you by someone else or learned in a book or guidance. It's not different from what you always are. The only thing that needs to happen, so to speak, is a shedding of all the things that you are not. And life naturally helps you to do that. When you get attached to a thing or person, at some point it will end, because it is not what you are. There are so many other beings just like you who are awakening to the truth of who we are, which brings so much healing to this world. Presently, the world seems to be governed by ignorance, greed, darkness. But paradoxically, it is the same consciousness that is playing all of these things. The ignorance, the darkness, as well as the awakening and the light. To create contrast, to shake us up and make us see this is not what the world should be like. This is not what I am. Right now, this contrast is so striking. There is so much suffering and injustice, which calls so many of us to freedom. So it is also a time of great joy and celebration. Each time we meet together in this kind of discourse, the days of darkness are counted. Because all it needs is for us to say, stop. This is not the way. Life and society is structured by us. So change can only come from us. From our awakening to the truth of who we really are. One, not separated. What else? Are we war, fighting, deceit? Who can say yes to these things inside of their heart if we are earnest? So this is where we have to start. Look inside and ask, but am I all of these things? And if not, who am I? Find this by taking a moment of silence, meditation of the simplest kind. I give attention to what really is. The silence inside of my heart. The breath that moves up and down, in and out. The eternal flow I am, that feeds all of life on this earth, but even beyond that, the space in which all life occurs, beyond that, where words cannot reach. Before and after creation, just am. Amen. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up, and if you like, subscribe to my channel so we can stay connected. Bye!